Hey, you guys. So instead of typing a long message for you today, I wanted to just get really real and vulnerable and honest with you for a few minutes. So I hope that you take the time to watch this today. So you're receiving this 3 weeks into your health and fitness journey and saying yes to yourself, or maybe being reignited on this journey. And you may have had some ups and downs, and you may have had some days where you wake up and you totally, completely are doubting yourself. Or maybe you have moments where you give in to temptation. And I know you're coming upon some, events coming up soon, and that may be just have so much temptation. I know the weekends come upon us and there's just temptation everywhere, and we're off our schedule and routine, and it's hard to stay on track with your workouts and your nutrition. And I just want to give you some advice and some things that I've been dealing with lately and how I'm planning on overcoming it. And then even maybe some ideas that will move you forward as well. Okay. So I want to ask you to stop testing yourself and stop self-sabotaging yourself. And I'm saying that because you may come home and you have your meal plan and you have everything in place and laid out perfectly for you, and you know exactly what you're supposed to do, but there's something in the pantry, or there's some donuts sitting out, or there's some cookies that you made for your children, or there's you still have the chips that you're buying them for lunch and snacks, and or there's ice cream in the freezer, and there's all these temptations. And you're self-sabotaging yourself. You're testing yourself way too much. You guys, I want to challenge you moving forward to remove any of those tests from your life. If you can't go to this one restaurant and not indulge in your favorite thing, then don't go to that restaurant for the rest of this journey. Don't even test it. Or if you sit down at dinner and you're going to go to a nice dinner, for a date night, and they're going to bring a bread basket, and that's like the hardest thing for you, you have the right to say to the waiter, please don't bring the bread basket, or only bring 2 slices or 2 rolls, and that's for your date, right? Not for you. Stop testing yourself. Stop trying to prove to yourself that you have the willpower and self-control. Because I was recently told by my nutritionist that none of us really do have self-control. These things all around us, these salty, sweet, sugary things they are addictive, and they're really almost impossible to say no to. A bag of gummy bears sitting out, or gummy worms sitting out, how can you not put your hand in there and try it? So I'm asking you to stop self-sabotaging yourself. You have an awesome day and you're like, oh, it's okay, I'll just go ahead. No, just remove the temptations and treats from your life, from your kitchen, from your pantry, from your freezer. And if you have to donate it or throw it in the trash or have a long talk with your children, then so be it. But I tell you what, it doesn't belong in your house anyway. You guys, the decisions that you make and the actions that you're taking to make yourself healthier, the people in your life are positively benefiting from those as well. You are not inconveniencing a single person around you by working on yourself. And I don't want you to think that you have to baby step and tiptoe around what everyone else needs so that you can be successful on this journey. Your home should be a place that is safe and comfortable and promotes your success, you guys. You get to create that environment around you. So when you come into your home, will you please set it up for your success? If you can't keep your hands out of the cookie jar, then stop baking the cookies, okay? Then you have to be like, y'all, I'm sorry, but you can go to your favorite bakery with your father and go have all you want. But for the rest of this time, mom is not making you cookies, okay? And just be okay with it. It's okay. Change takes change. Change takes change. Okay, now lastly, when you are faced with temptation, what do you say? What do you do? Right? What do you say? What do you do? You go to a party this weekend and there's this spread of amazing awesomeness around you, but you're like, that is not on plan. That is not on plan. Instead of saying, I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that, find what you can have, or pack your own what you can have and take it with you. But when somebody's like, oh, come on, you're skinny anyway, or oh, you're fine, one little thing won't hurt you, have some fun, it's a party, it'll be fine, it's not going to do any damage. The reality is you may not do any damage, but you're not following through with the commitment that you made to yourself, and you know it's going to disappoint you. Like, you will disappoint yourself. And I do not want you to feel that way, because it feels terrible. Instead, I want you to say something like this. You can either say, no thanks, I'm working really hard on myself. Or if that doesn't seem like something you would want to say, then you say, oh, not yet, I'm good for now. Oh, not yet, because you're not. I'm not going to have those yet. I got a few more weeks than me. I got a couple more months, and maybe I'll have it then. But just say, oh, yeah, not yet. I'm good for now. Not yet. I'm good for now. Just say that. It's not lying. It is totally the truth. Or say, oh, I'll maybe later, or maybe next time. I like saying that too. Oh, next time, maybe next time. Totally fine. You're not saying no, so nobody's going to give you that whatever talk. You're just saying next time, or not right now, maybe later, or no, thank you. I'm working hard on myself. I feel amazing. It's so incredible. That's what I want you to say. I want you to be so confident and proud of what you're doing. Okay. Or when you go on date night, because you might have a date night coming up. I know I do. And I am going to go into it with a plan, because you guys, it's not about what I eat at that table that's going to make it a great date night. It's not about what I drink. It's not about what I eat. It's not about having the dessert that's going to make it memorable and special and wonderful. It's going to be the time with my date. And that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to look at the menu ahead of time, decide what I can have that fits within my meal plan, and focus on the time in the relationship and the opportunity to be with that person. Same thing when you go to your parties. Focus on the people that you're with. Focus on the conversations. Focus on what people are saying, and don't hang out around the food. Oh my gosh, don't do that. And if you're hosting a party, you put the stuff out in the kitchen and you walk out of the kitchen and you tell your husband to refill the chip bowl, okay? Seriously, you guys, we can do this. I hope this helped so much. I hope it spoke to you, and I hope it's what you needed today. Let's finish this week and weekend stronger than ever before.